everyone, this is the guy with no name, and I'm back with some katawa shoujo. I had a problem with the background, so actually, wait a second, that's a test recording. So actually, I'm gonna play some more, but not on full screen mode, but on just my mode. My hobbies are reading and soccer, yeah, okay, that's typical. And never that. I'm being so boring. This is exactly like every self-introduction ever. I should say something more exciting. I end up saying nothing, and the teacher picks up from there. Everyone seems to be satisfied, even with what little I said. A few girls are whispering to each other, throwing glances at me. It could have gone worse. Dots. I listen to the teacher as he drones about getting along, while letting my gaze sweep across the classroom. Everyone seems to be listening to him intently, and when he's done, they clap their hands again, which feels like a weird thing to do. The first row girl claps on his round, with her one hand against her other wrist that ends in the bandaged stump. It makes me feel a little bad. Yeah, that sucks. We're going to doing some group work today, so that'll give you a chance to talk with everyone. Is that okay with you? Yeah, it's fine by me. That's good. You can work with Hakamichi. She's the class representative. She can explain anything you might want to know, and who else would be able to do that better, right? How could I know? The teacher passes out the day's assignment and announces that we'll be working in groups of 3. It hits me that I don't know who Hakamichi is. Slow, the teacher seems to catch my helpless expression. Oh, right. Hakamichi is right there. She's an A, Hakamichi. As she calls out her name, the cute, bubbly-looking girl with bright pink hair and gold eyes waves her hand at me. I take a seat next to her by the window. Hey, I guess you're Hakamichi, right? It's nice to meet you. Ha ha ha. What? I'm caught off guard by her laughter. It's nice to meet you too, but I'm not Hakamichi. I'm Misha. This is Hakamichi Shijan. Giggling, Misha points to the girl next to her, the one I saw using sign language before. It looks like she's been staring at me this whole time. She nods once, nonchalantly, to show she acknowledges my presence, but only barely. She has short, yes, yet carefully, neatly brushed hair. I've got to sit some more comfortable here. A pair of oval-shaped glasses, balanced on the tip of a dainty nose, and dark blue eyes that seem to alternate every few seconds between analytical and slightly bored. It's nice to meet you. She immediately looks at Misha, who smiles and makes a few gestures with her hands. Hakamichi nods and makes a few gestures of her own. I start to wonder if the teacher was messing with me by saying you'll be able to talk to people and who better to explain things to you. I can see you're a little confused, right? But I understand why you would think I was Shijan. Shijan is deaf, so I'm the person who translates things back and forth for her. I'm like an interpreter. She says, nice to meet you too. You're the new student, aren't you? Well, Shijan, of course he is. If he wasn't, he would have been standing up there for no reason, right? He seems like an interesting person, doesn't he? We knew there was going to be a new student, but we didn't know you taps her fingers on the desk to get Misha's attention. They gesture back and forth to each other excitedly, their hands a blur. Misha seems a little overwhelmed. Sorry about that. Sichan wants you to know she's the class rep, so if there's anything you need to know, you can feel free to ask her. Do you like school so far? We can show you around just a little if you haven't had the time to walk around and familiarize yourself with it. Misha stumbles with the hard word a bit, making it stick out in an otherwise fluid translation. Thanks, that would be pretty helpful, yeah. Just kinda came straight to class today. Silence. Oh yeah, forgot. Ha. That's no good. You should always try to learn as much as you can about where you're going before you go there. Not just with schools either. Anyway, if it's a trip to the convenience store, but always, even if it's a trip to the convenience store. Really, Shoujo? Learn about where you're going? I guess I didn't bother to do that. Or just didn't care enough to do so. I didn't look forward to this, even if I committed myself to go along with it half-assedly. But anyway, I don't say anything, and Misha signs something that ends in a shrug. What was that? It seems like it was about me. I feel like slumbering over in my seat. Both of them are smiling, but that shrug hit me unexpectedly deeply. You look down. Are you okay? Don't take it the wrong way, please. I hate it when people are afraid to ask questions. That's how people learn things, by asking. Asking for help is perfectly normal, as much as needing help. Stop looking like you just failed a test. Wow! Alright. And another thing. You don't have to call Shoujo something formal like Hakamichi or class rep all the time. Just call her Shoujo. Okay, maybe that's too casual. Maybe Shizune would be more appropriate. Yup. Shizune is fine. Okay, that would be a lot easier for me. I feel a lot more at ease. Both of them seem so friendly. I feel like an idiot for being so apprehensive earlier. Especially about Shizune, who I assumed would be all business. Well, she still seems like that. Just less so, I guess. Alright. We haven't even touched the assignment. We should stop working now or Shoujo will get mad. The assignment is kinda long, so we should start now if we want to finish it before the end of the class. Wahaha, that too. Shizune glares at two of us impatiently. I don't need to know sign language to understand that. Okay, I get the message. After class we can take a walk around the grounds together. It's a nice day today, okay? The assignment is actually very challenging to get through, combining aspects of both difficult and unnecessary long. Still, we finish it a few minutes earlier than everyone else in class, despite our late start. Shizune and Misha are really capable. They're quite different though. The class rep is as calm and professional as she looks, while Misha is a lot more playful and girlish. Not to mention a little more easy distracted. To be honest, the two of them did most of the work. I feel guilty about that. The clock power bell rings, signaling the end of the period. Time for lunch. Without knowing what else to do, I follow Misha, who is beckoning me to the hallways and down the stairs. We descend even below the lobby where I met Muto, down the bottom floor. Just like everything in this school, the cafeteria seems so spacious and oddly modern in contrast to the classic exterior. Its big windows open to the courtyard towards the main gate. It's a cafeteria. Her enthusiastic statements of the obvious make people around us stare. Misha doesn't seem to care. Proceed along. There's a rather long list of menu options, which seem great until I realize that many of them are to accommodate students who need special diets. How nice. I almost feel like I'm back at the hospital, eating portions measured with scientific precision to meet the needs of patients. But wait a second. Yeah, so I'm gonna lie down for a second, like this, just chilling. I picked something up at random and followed Shizune to tables, sitting opposite of her. As I nibble indifferently at the food I'd rather not eat, Misha pokes me in the side to get my attention and points to Shizune. I don't understand this sign, so the point escapes me. Maybe looking at the person who talks to you is proper and polite. Do you want to know something? What? About anything. We're your guide, so you should ask if there's something. I wonder. Oh, what does those check things mean? Help! What do those check things? What do they mean? I don't know. Well, let's ask about the library. Oh yeah, is there a library in the school? Lately I've gotten into reading a lot, so I'd like to check it out. Misha gives a kind of frown that makes it clear she doesn't consider reading a healthy hobby. Then picks up her smile again. There is. It's in the second floor, so we can show you to it sometime. Thanks. I return my food while the girls talk between themselves. Misha and Shizune beg silent for Fanny very animatedly, throwing a sideways glance at me, but Misha refrains from that translating. Maybe they're talking about secret girl again. That would make sense. I quickly notice a conversation sign is not enough to fill the silence. We arrive in the classroom early, but we're not the first. That dark-haired girl I noticed before is slumped over her desk at the last row. She jumps a little when Misha crashes into the room with the elegance of a rhino. That seems appropriate. Whoa. I missed something. She shrinks deeper into her seat. I can feel her tension all the way from here, as if she will slowly turn into stone just from her presence. Misha and Shizune either don't notice or don't mind it, as they walk directly past her to their seat and begin to converse. I'm left wondering about her, even when the classroom slowly fills with other students and finally the teacher. Getting into the rhythm of school feels strange. It's as if my brain remembers how it's done, but my body doesn't. Toward the end of class, I start yawning and counting the minutes left. I shouldn't be this tired on my first day of school. Maybe it's a long time spent in the hospital that made me like this. I'm even feeling physically weak and lifeless. Before long, the final bell rings. School is finally over for the day. Beside me, Misha and Shizune have a short conversation. After a bit of deliberation, Misha turns to me. Unfortunately, we can't stay long and show you around today, John. We've got to hurry already, since there's a lot of work for us to do. You'll find your way around here, I'm sure of it. Ah, wait! The teacher said I have to see the nurse. Where do I have to go? Is that so? We can at least show you that much. Come on, the nurses have their own building, so we have to go outside. We join the flow of students making their way down to the stairwell and outside, with the girls pointing out other seniors right next to the school. It's built in the same style, so it looks like it's actually part of the main building. This is the auxiliary building right here. There's a lot of official and important stuff inside, like the Yamaku Foundation office and all the nurses' office. They even have a swimming pool. How's that official? Don't be silly, Hee-chan. It's for physical therapy, of course. Anyway, all the nursing staff facilities are in there too. The head nurse's office is on the first floor. You'll be fine from here, right? We'll be going then. See you tomorrow. Yeah, thanks. Bye. A whole building for stuff that has nothing to do with the actual education? I guess it's necessary for a place like this. I walk in, hoping that this will only be a quick visit like the teacher said. On the white door on the left there's a green cross with the text head nurse and a nameplate. A voice from inside responds to my knock almost immediately, but I can't quite make it out. It sounded like a bit of an invitation to open the door, so I invite myself further in. The room is not large and it smells strange. A friendly-looking man turns around on his office chair to face me as I enter. His desk is neat and tidy, but the bin under the table is overflowing with used medical utensils, and there are at least a dozen coffee cup rings lingering on the desk. Hello there, what can I do for you today? Let me just listen to this soundtrack. Wow, this soundtrack is kinda awesome. I already love the nurse. Hey nurse, how's it going? Yeah. He is young looking and sort of rugged, but the dimples in his cheek wash that impression away when he smiles. Are you the nurse? He smells like a person who had heard this very same question hundreds of times. Why, yes I am. It says so on the doormat. You could call me by my name or just the nurse like everyone else. Of course, I shake off my confusion, realizing I probably should grab his extended hand. His handshake is rather firm and friendly. Right, I'm a new student and my homeroom teacher said to come and meet you. My name is Hisao Nakai. His eyes light up with the revelation, then he snaps his fingers. Oh, you're that Nakai. I was just reading your file in the morning. Some kind of chronic arrhythmia and related to congenital heart muscle deficiency, right? He gestures me to sit down in a vacant French armchair in front of his desk. Yes. Good. Well, you've probably been briefed about the school enough, so I'll just go around over this school. We have all kinds of facility available, mostly physical therapy and such. There's always someone for my staff around, even at night, so never hesitate to call us if there's a problem. The famous 24-hour nursing staff. Wow, this is like a hospital. Well, not exactly. For instance, we don't do brain surgery here. So, his joke feels so out of place that I'm left thinking why he even said it. Yeah, it's just really weird to have so many medical people at school. You'll get used to it. I'm not so sure that myself, but I don't let the nurse know it. Well, let me just find your file again. Well, he searches for something from his computer and he shoves stacks of paper around. I let my gaze wander around the room. Is the epitome generic, I'd like to say. Beige walls and ceiling, dark grey laminate flooring, and all the equipment you expect from the school nurse's office. Even the ridiculous educational posters that are hanging on all 4 walls, reminding me to eat broccoli 3 times a day and from all different foods. You know what I'm saying. Smiling, the nurse draws a thick file from a step similarly thick files and opens it. So you've already had medication for your right now. Just remember to take pills every morning and evening or it won't be much help. Apart from that, do you do any sports, rash stuff like, I don't know, boxing? He grins to his own joke, but I don't. Well, I played soccer occasionally with some classmates. Alright, I'm afraid I'm going to recommend you refrain from doing that, at least for the time being. Oh, my lack of reaction makes him raise an eyebrow, but really, I'm not too bothered by him forbidding me to kick a ball around. Guess I never did it out of burning passion for sport, just to have something to do. I do feel the burning passion for the sport. I'm a referee every Sunday for soccer. I used to be on one of the teams myself, but I stopped because, you know, that was not a really fun team to play with. So then I became a referee for the young pupils things. Pupils? No, not pupils. For the young people, players. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I know people. Any kind of concussion might be very dangerous to the heart, and risking another heart attack is not a good idea. Was the previous one caused by a sudden concussion to the chest area? There is no mention of the cause in the papers. Not exactly. I sidestepped the question acceptably, and he glanced at me over his papers with a more serious expression on his face. Still, you need to keep your body healthy, so exercise will do you good. We have physical therapy and such available, as I said, but I don't think you really need such heavy measures. Just get some light exercise regularly. Brisk walks, even light jumping rope, or that sort of thing. Swimming, maybe. There's a pool here, so I was told. The word? Very good. At any rate, I'm sure you've been told this before, but you need to take care not to overexert yourself. He wags his finger to emphasize his report. No need, really. I've heard this 1,000 times, Brent. Absolutely no unnecessary criticism. Take care of yourself. Okay. He goes over my paper one more time and sets them on the desk. Obviously content. Good, that's it then. Come meet me if you ever need something. I'm ushered out before I even realize it. A quick visit indeed. I end up standing in front of the main building and the auxiliary building, although my eyes, they still look one and the same. It's the first real look I get at the other students, so I watch people coming out of the school toward the gates or the dorm. Everyone seems to know where they are going, and I still keep thinking that most of them don't look too special for being students at a special school. Then again, neither do I. Does that make me one of them? One of us? I should go somewhere too to prevent me from getting lost. It's around dinner time, but I feel tired instead of hungry. The weariness in me only grows as I trudge towards the dorms, set a little way apart from the main building complex. There's a garden of sort between the school and dorms, shrubbery, flowers, and that overbearing smell of fresh cut grass that fills the atmosphere. It dawns on my tired mind that the smell feels novel because I haven't been outside at all for so long. The dorm building is big and made of red brick. Like the others, it feels way too pompous for what it is, so I push forward and go inside. It takes me more than necessary to fish out the key I was given from my pocket. Room 119. Despite the ornate exterior, the inside of the door is very new, functional, and boring. Just like the main building, the halls and doors are wide, to accommodate wheelchairs. Same goes for the elevators at the end of the hallways. I poke my head around the corner of the common door. Inside, a few students are watching the television. One nods and give a quick hello before turning back to the TV. Seems like only the girls around here are sociable. I suppose that's perfectly fine by me. I climbed the stairs to the upper floor. Here, small corridors branch off my main hallway. Each of these minor halls seems to have a toilet and a shower, as well as 4 rooms. Halfway down the hall, I spy room 119. The nameplates on the room adjacent to mine are black. I guess there are just 2 of us out here. Light shines from below the door of room 117, so I knock lightly. Hello, is anyone home? From inside I hear a few movements. Then the clicking of way more locks than I thought this door had. After a moment, the door squeaks. A bespectacled boy is standing in the doorway. What's up with the awesome soundtracks in this game? I love this one too. He's looking at me very intently through his extremely thick eyeglasses. Who is it? Blind? No, at least not completely. Why would he have eyeglasses if he was? He leans close to me until our noses are almost touching. His breath stinks of garlic. I'm Hisano Kai. I'm moving into the next room. I thought I should introduce His face suddenly brightens in realization, and he stands back upright, thrusting his hand out in a smiling greeting, almost straight to my diaphragm. Oh, sup dude, the name's Genji. Ah, hi. I take Genji's sweaty hand and shake it, at least a little rattled by the sudden change of attitude and vehement welcome. There were some suspicious looking people going in and out of your room earlier. This guy looks like he is one of those conspiracy theorist guys that do nothing but just do that, I guess. It was probably my parents. Your parents? You sure? Because they could have been other people too. You can't judge a book by its cover. This bit out of place proverb is left hanging between us awkwardly, as I try to think of some way to respond. I'd say the chances are high enough. He shudders and makes some exaggerated hand gestures. You're a brave man, Hisao. Me? I don't think I could trust the chances. The only one I trust is myself. Does that mean I shouldn't get to know you either? He thinks about this for a while. A wise decision. Damn, you're smarter than you look. Probably. What do you look like? I hope not smart. He squints his eyes and leans closer again, but I lean backward to dodge it. Never mind, it doesn't matter. With that, he turns, fumbles around for a moment in search of the door handle, and shuts the door behind him. I slide the key into the lock of the door marked 119. Bleak beige walls, white linen, and a desk made of some type of light wood. Ugly curtains. It's no one's room in person. It's like my hospital was. My bags are sitting in front of my bed, looking a lot emptier than they did this morning. The closet is sitting open, stocked with my clothes. Also, it seems that there's a number of school uniforms hanging there as well. You know what? I'm gonna end it right here. See you next time. And remember, never tell anyone your name.